G'day team. Today we're going to talk about the idea of reflection and preflection and what those two might mean and the benefit they could have for you in terms of your leadership impact. Let's hop across to the iPad. So most of us will have encountered the idea of reflection, and when we do reflection, we're looking back from now to things we might have done in the past, and the questions that we kind of ask as a standard are something like, what went well, what didn't go well, and what could I do better tomorrow, or how could I be better next time? So standard reflection questions. And we know from experience from the Harvard Business School that that can give us somewhere between a 23 and 25% improvement in performance just by answering those three questions every day for 10 to 15 minutes, doing a bit of reflection on those three questions. So it's super powerful. But I also want to share with you another concept is if we're thinking forward, we can undertake a process called preflection. And preflection is exactly as it says on the tin. It's like reflection, but into the future. And there's some really great techniques, but I want to make it as easy as possible for you. So I'm going to give you three questions that you can potentially ask in a preflective state that might help you. So the first question that we might ask is, what might success look like? The second question that we can ask is, what might go wrong? And the third question is, what will I do about that? Now, if we take those three questions and think about them a little bit more scientifically, there's some criteria that we're applying here that can really help us. So the what will success look like is the envision state. And for those of you who are familiar with people like Michael Johnson or Michael Jordan or Jim Carrey, so super successful envisioners, they think about the future, they think about what success could look like, and they imagine really vividly all of the criteria that that involves. And the more detailed you can get in your envisioning state, the better and more likely it is that you're going to hit the success mark. And in the one-on-one program that we run, Be a Better Leader, we focus on exactly that for the first 2 weeks, is really envisioning what success looks like for you. The second state question that we're asking is, what might go wrong? And this is our anticipate. And this is essentially aiming off or planning for all the things that may get in your way and that you want to counter, which is the third word. So what will I do about that if it goes wrong? So what might go wrong and what will I do about it are kind of two questions that join together, but it's about anticipating and countering the things that might come up along the way. Now, it sounds really simple, right? But what we've seen from research with preflection is that actually you can gain up to 70% of the wisdom that you would have gained from doing it and thinking about how it went in advance. So if you're envisioning a successful promotion, for example, you think, what might go wrong in me getting that promotion? What are all the things that I could anticipate along the way that could prevent me getting that promotion? And how will I counter those? Therefore, you're shifting your behavior. It's like altering your timeline by thinking about what might happen in advance. And you get 70% of the wisdom that you would have gained from, oh, I wish I'd known that, or I wish I'd done that differently in advance, which is absolutely amazing. So if you can take 23 to 25% of a performance improvement from reflection and 77% of the wisdom that you could gain by doing preflection, then inevitably you're going to be better as a leader. And that's what we want. So just a quick video today, reflection, preflection, and thinking about how you can apply 6 simple questions to dramatically lift your performance and be a better leader.